Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Krause. I am a teaching artist with a master's in art education and more than 25 years of teaching experience in New York City, including 23 years at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, working with kids and families, which has been one of the greatest joys of my life. That place is amazing. But I've also done lots of school residencies. I have done outreach programs in schools. I've taught in a private school. I've worked with homeschool groups. I've worked with private students, you name it, senior centers. So I've worked with all ages. I love teaching. As you might guess from the way I'm talking, I get very passionate about sharing my joy for art with my students. Now, what should you expect from a class with me? My classes are not step-by-step copy me exactly. I have to say that up front because if you're looking for that, I'm not the right teacher for you. What I'm passionate about is unlocking the door to creativity even more, allowing kids creativity and self-expression in my classes. I'll be teaching them techniques, giving them ideas and creative prompts, and then they go off in their own direction. So, like for example, in one of my semester classes, I had a little girl who was clearly used to something a little different start by saying, Stephanie, what are we going to make today? And I said, I don't know. She said, what do you mean you don't know? Because the fact is that we'll all start in the same place and we'll go in different directions. I always have an idea for class, but I don't know what you'll end up with because you are a unique artist with your own ideas. And I do find, especially in the younger ages, that if you focus too much on the end product, if you focus too much on art is about making something that looks amazing that you can frame and give to your grandma, that's great too, and that's fun. But if you focus only on that, as kids get older, they can start to pull back a little bit and get a little more fearful and afraid of making mistakes because they want things to look a certain way. So what I aim to do is promote that freedom of self-expression and keep that going as long as possible. I do some middle school classes where I focus more on specific skill building, like drawing from observation. That's a very different set of skills, and I aim that at older kids because that's where older kids are developmentally. Some younger kids want to do that too, but not in the same focused way as middle school and up. So anyway, one other thing I do, art appreciation, museum education style, talking about art classes too, which I love. And that's just a way for your kid to gain comfort and familiarity with the idea of looking at and just observing and talking about art and what you think about it and what you see, because it doesn't have to be one answer. You don't have to go to the museum and put on your headset. You can just look at and talk about art. So that's another thing you can check out. Anyway, I don't want to talk forever. So feel free to reach out to me with any questions you might have, and I hope to meet your learners sometime soon. Thanks.